Giants have come on the road, defeated the Commanders, take the advantage in the wild card race, and the Dallas Cowboys have clinched a playoff spot.
Okay, so with a win over the Commanders, the New York Giants, and somehow, the NFC South is so bad that the Buccaneers, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, are still in with a 6-8 record. Why can't we be in that division? Why can't the Giants be in the NFC South? But anyway, the New York Giants are in a pretty good spot where it can be in their hands to get into the playoffs, to clinch a playoff spot with a win over the Vikings. And if 2 of the 3 teams lose, which is Commanders, Lions, and Seahawks. Now, if we look at our next set of opponents and their next set of opponents, we can see what are the chances of that happening. Like, for instance, with us in the Vikings are 11-3. They're one of the best offenses in the league. They got a guy, Justin Jefferson, that has amazing chemistry with Kirk Cousins. Or it could just be that Justin Jefferson is so good, Kirk Cousins just looks like he has good chemistry with him. He's unstoppable. Their offense is unstoppable. They still have Cooks. They got a lot of good pieces. They're going to be a tough team to beat. Their defense is terrible. It's like bottom barrel defense in the league. However, we can't capitalize on their bad defense because we also have a bad offense. Our offense is pretty inconsistent, to say the least. So that's going to be tough. As far as the Colts, we could beat the Colts. The Colts are a mess. They're a joke. I live here in Indy. I'm not going to a Colts game, but I know they're a joke. JT's hurt. He's on IR. The rest of the team is unmentionable. They're a joke. Then we have the Eagles. Eagles going to be tough. We got blown out basically last time. I'm still with that same energy that we can beat the Eagles because the Commanders did it. Like, the Commanders did it. If the Commanders did it, we are better than the Commanders. It's a simple equation. We should also be able to beat the Eagles. I don't understand this. This doesn't make any sense. We should be able to beat the Eagles. Do I think we're going to beat the Eagles? Do I actually believe it? No, I don't think so. They're just too good. They could possibly be going all the way. Who knows? Now we look at the Commanders and their remaining schedule. They got the 49ers coming up. Are they going to beat the 49ers? No, I don't think they're going to beat the 49ers. No. 49ers just win games. I'm still a little confused how they lost 4 games. Every time I watch a 49ers game, they're winning. It doesn't matter who they're playing. They're just going to win. They just score and you don't score. It's that simple. That's crazy. The Browns, they could probably beat the Browns. And then the Cowboys, that's going to be tough. It's going to be tough for them. So they're not really like challenging us for our spot. We already beat them and tied. So we're a game and a half above them. They're at 43% chance. And that's just to make that we had an 89% chance, which, I mean, damn, we're basically in there. Seahawks, Chiefs, they're not beating the Chiefs. Jets, they probably won't even beat the Jets. Rams, they could probably do that. They could probably beat the Rams. And then the Lions, I'm not even really worried about the Lions, but their schedule looks pretty good. I think that's why they're at 35%. Their schedule looks like they could do that. I'm actually shocked they're 7-7 because they did not start the season out good at all. They have been stringing together some good games. They have an amazing offense. Their team is like basically all offense. It's pretty plausible. It's plausible that they can win all those games and be 10-7. Yeah. So if we just lose everything, I guess that'll be their chance. I guess that's why the Commanders are only at a 43% chance, because they'd overtake us and be 6th, and then we'd be 7th. And I think that'd be it. I think that's because it's 7 teams, right? I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Wow. Well, it looks like Lions are making the playoffs, baby. Looks like Lions are making the playoffs. Go Lions. But, and here's the but. We're back to the Giants now. And I know other Giants fans are going to hate me for this, but how in a rebuilding season? And yes, this is what this is. Remarkably, the Giants are in playoff contention in a rebuilding season, which is great. I'm not upset about that. I'm not upset about that. No, honestly, I'm not upset about that. But think about this for a second. Guys, is this not the most Giants thing to do? Think about it. The Giants are in playoff contention with a rebuild roster with a Kenny Golladay that can't even catch a break, much less a football, and a first-year coach and definitely Coach of the Year candidate Brian Daboll, for sure, are making the playoffs, which then does what for the Giants in the long run? Right now it's cool, but in the long run, what does that do for the Giants? I'll wait. Exactly. It doesn't help them in the long run. Draft picks are going to be worse for next season. and expectation for next season is going to be through the roof, which, I mean, for a Giants fan, that's not bad. We want to put pressure on the team to perform, and I'm sure that players don't want to lose. Nobody wants to tank, but realistically, in the long run, this does not help. And I wouldn't be surprised if next year we don't have this good of a record. Next year, and I know the wins and losses are starting to even out now, and it's not that crazy of a season. Early on, the season looked like we're going to be like 10-2 or something like that. But right now, it looks like we did good. We did good. I think, in my opinion, of course, and I know you just can't tank, like I said, the players have pride. I see the effort. And if they make the Super Bowl, you know what? If they make the Super Bowl, my pride as a Giants fan, because I didn't believe in it, I won't celebrate. I'll just be like, I'll just nod. I won't celebrate because I didn't believe it, and I don't believe they'll make it far. And I've always thought this, and I'll tell you guys this. I'll tell you guys what I always thought. There is no point in making the playoffs if you're not going to win it. What's the point? You're just middling at that point. And that's the worst place you can be, is a middling team. Ask the Cowboys.